Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a shoulder and back session. So I just like early in the week I didn't finish up my shoulder workout, so I thought I'll combine back and shoulder today in this session, because obviously one's push and one pull, so it's easily possible. So yeah, I'll show you guys how what exercise I do when it comes to these sessions, when I do two big muscle group in the same session. So yeah, the first exercise was dumbbell shoulder presses, like seated ones. Yeah, so just literally has I train the same way as I always do. Just start off, like go as heavy as I can, do your reps, then come back down to a medium, like moderate level weight, and then just do loads of reps and sets. So yeah, the first exercise was dumbbell shoulder presses, and I'll see you guys on the next exercise.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude.
So the next shoulder exercise was a what's it called? I can't remember the name now. It's the dumbbell side lateral raises. So yeah, so this is probably one of these most important exercises when it comes to shoulders. This gonna give you the V taper look when it comes to broad, wide shoulders, your back, and then obviously as it comes down to your waist, it gets smaller and smaller. So yeah, when it comes to exercise, it's really important to go, obviously, this is not a 1 rep max exercise. You have to really do loads of reps with high concentration, with the really good form. So yeah, don't go too heavy. Just do as, okay, pick a, so yeah, as I was saying, so pick a weight where you can easily do at least 10 reps. And then obviously I was doing like a superset here, where I was doing going up and down the weight on the same set. So yeah, I think I did about 3 to 4 working sets for this exercise, because obviously like, this is one of my favorite exercises. Obviously, a few years ago, I used to literally never used to do this exercise. I used to hate it. And then when I realized this is the most important if you're a bodybuilder, to have that V taper look, have the wide shoulder. So this is, I literally focus more on this than presses on some sessions.
I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely.
The third movement for the shoulder was behind the neck presses, and I'm quite lucky to have this free weight machine, like a bar set up for shoulders where I can do the front one and back. But I usually do my behind the neck presses on this one. For the front one, obviously I'll do machine presses and the dumbbell press. But yeah, obviously some people say the machine, like behind the neck press, is not good for your spine. It's not good you don't have to do that. But for me, I enjoy doing it, and I can really feel it on my shoulders. And if you do it properly and safely with obviously not crazy amount of weight, I think it's fairly safe exercise, especially if you're sitting down. Your back is supported by the seat, and then you're doing it really, I mean, as long as you're not coming down really low and you're not doing crazy 1 rep maxes on this exercise. Because this is another exercise where you shouldn't be going for 1 rep max, because it's just stupid if you are. Yeah, so again, go as heavy as I can. Obviously not for 1 rep. I'm still want to do it at least 8 reps. So yeah, and then obviously come back down, do reps. My next exercise was the rail delts. So as I mentioned before, I think my other video, this is one of the so this is one of the muscle that people like tend to neglect, because obviously it's at the back of the body, and like people don't usually train this as hard as their front their front delts or some other bits. So and that's the reason people generally tend to have really weak rear delts. So for me, I've always made sure I train my rear delts properly, with the same intensity and effort as my front part of my body. So yeah, I think I tend to vary a week by week session position. Sometimes I would do cables, sometimes I use dumbbells, or obviously today I just had to do the machine one, and it literally feels amazing. If you do it slowly with the right contraction, you can squeeze at the top, and you can really feel the rail delts working. Yeah, and as always, go as heavy as you can. Then obviously come back down, do your supersets, drop sets, or what and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, so the last shoulder exercise was a plate loaded machine press, and obviously like this is a really good exercise to finish off. You can do this with just normal machine, like a normal resistance machine, or you can do the plate loaded one. For me, I prefer the plate loaded one. Obviously, for me, it's much better. And I think I worked up to 3 plates, did a few reps, I think there were 4 or 5. Then I obviously went back down, as always, did loads of sets and reps. So yeah, that was the shoulder workout done, and then obviously I'm gonna go into the back one now. So the first exercise for the back, it was lat pull down. So if you watched my other back video, it's not going to be crazy heavy deadlift filled back session. Obviously, I already trained a major muscle group, but just literally before this one. So yeah, it's going to be focusing on loads of rep sets, really mind muscle connection, working on and width and what's it called, thickness, with obviously not crazy amount of heavy weights and like killing my lower back. So as always, I haven't told you guys, but I've got like a lower back issue for like years now. And recently I've got like a knee injury as well. And as always, I don't like resting here, but I think I'm like kind of feeling the negative effect of not resting properly. So yeah, I'm gonna not try and do that. Maybe not deadlift, maybe, but definitely not try and do squats. But I know how I am. I'm gonna, as soon as I feel a little bit better, I'll literally go back to doing squats. But I shouldn't. But yeah, at the moment I am feeling. I've got a little bit lower back pain and like a knee injury type of issues going on. So yeah, that's the side note. So my first exercise for back was lat pull down. Did as always, go as heavy as you can. Do loads of reps. Focus on the mind muscle connection. Really squeeze the bottom, and then slowly go back up. The second exercise was barbell row. Really pretty standard. Usually, I would start with a deadlift, like in this really big back session. I would always start with deadlift. But obviously, because I already trained shoulders already, I've got like a knee issue and I've got lower back problem. I decided to not do deadlift today and just to focus on just these exercises, which are as even by. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to deadlift to have a really good back. Trust me, you don't have to do it. Even for squats, you don't have to do squats to have a really big leg, but it should. It's good for you to do them, but you don't have to do it. But for me, I'm probably never gonna stop doing them. But obviously, right now, I should listen to my body and not do them. So yeah, as you can see, I always start with lightweight, then increase it gradually, and go as heavy as I can for that day, and then obviously come back down. So first exercise will lat pull down, and then obviously this is the barbell row, and I'll see you in the third one. So yeah, so this is gonna be like a new exercise on my channel. I've never done this, like, oh, I mean, I've done it, but I've never filmed it, and like put it out there. But this is, I've not recently. I probably a few months ago. I've discovered this exercise. I mean, obviously I knew about it before, but I didn't know you could do this for your lats. I always thought it was for chest, but obviously when you're doing it, if you have your knees, I mean not knees, your elbows flared outwards, you focus on your lats, and if you have them pointing in, like coming close to your body, is gonna work on your chest. I didn't know that, so and when I started doing it for my lats, and I could really feel the lat engage, and I really think this is like the one of the best exercise for your lats, other than lat pull down. Obviously, lat pull down is always number one, but they're not. Has to be number two for me. Obviously, the alternative is going to be your rope, the rope and the cable version where you do your rope pull. I think it's pull down, pull over. I'm not sure, but yeah, the cable one is obviously really good as well. But if you want to go a bit heavy and yeah, do with the dumbbells and really focus on the form, like, because remember, guys, this is quite dangerous if you're doing it properly. Because one, you're going backwards. You could easily um just fall back and then hurt yourself. And secondly, the weight could just drop on your face. And I think I did up to 32 kilogram today, and obviously if that dropped to my face, even from that high, it probably could damage parts of my face. So yeah, be careful. Focus on the form, not the weight, and the mind muscle connection. Really squeeze the bottom, and really focus on hitting the lats and not your chest. I think that yeah, it's the last exercise for back, and yeah, the literally the standard normal dumbbell rows. And make sure when you're doing say exercise, you're really focusing on the contraction at the top. So when you bring it down, you need to bring it close to your other leg, and then and when you're going up, you need to bring it outwards. Like, hope that makes sense. But yeah, you can see how I'm doing it, and it's all because how I like doing it and how I feel the connection. It's all up to you guys. Some people like doing it having their leg like 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 a shouldered like some people like doing it with their legs close together. Some people like doing it on the bench. Some people like doing it. Don't know. There's so many different ways you can do this, but for me, and that's the best way of doing it for me. So it's really important for you to focus on the not the weight but the reps and how well we're doing it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this workout video. Make sure to like and subscribe and share the video. And actually let me know how you guys finding the video, if you're enjoying it or not. What more you want to see from my channel. I've got plans for a future coming up to do vlogs, daily vlogs, the full day of eating, just like different type of videos. You know what I mean? So hope you guys enjoying it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram, and you can DM me any questions you have. I will soon be able to do online coaching, so I'll let you guys know when I'm ready and be able to fully offer my service to you guys. So until then, just literally DM me with any questions you have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.